First bill to Parliament would be the Hex Reduction, and they've done it. Do they deserve a tick for that?
Well, what are they doing for tradies? If they want to build 1.2 million homes, what are they actually doing for those people who don't go to university? Now, university students will out-earn somebody who hasn't been to university on average. And look, good luck to Labor. They've put that in, they've passed it. But they also
had a mandate too.
Well, but it also went through the House of Representatives without anybody being able to speak on it. Now they've been giving their own members 10-minute statements, and not necessarily speaking as second reading speeches on the legislation. So they haven't given their own members the opportunity to speak as part of the legislative process. If we had done that, they would have said, "Oh, you're not allowing democracy to flow." So there's a lot about Labor that often the average punter doesn't actually quite see. But look, it's passed through. This will be a relief for so many young Australians. It outweighs.
It's interesting the coalition didn't. You abstained in both houses. Is that a message to younger voters? Look, we're not going to get in the way of support for you, even though you've obviously got concerns about the equity of it.
It's a $16 billion hit to the bottom line. So that money's got to be found from somewhere. Who pays that? Ultimately, that bill gets paid by all taxpayers. A lot of those taxpayers won't benefit from it. And a lot of those taxpayers are tradies. And we've just seen figures released today where the construction sector is in free fall. We've got so many building firms just gone belly up in the past 12 months, a record number.
And will the reduction in rates that looks imminent, is that going to help? What needs to be done?
Oh, well, Jim Chalmers is doing his victory lap on the rates, but ask the average person, how are they faring with their energy bills, with their grocery costs, with their petrol prices? I mean, all of these things have gone up on Labor's watch.
For those firms, though, what needs to be done to help prop up the sector? Because obviously we need hundreds of thousands of homes, new ones.
Well, indeed. Well, Tony Abbott had a very good plan, tools for tradies. We haven't seen any of that sort of help. The instant asset write-off, Labor has increased it to, I think it's $30,000, but decreased it to 20 from an unlimited amount. Admittedly, it was a COVID supplement, but those tradies will always do better under a coalition government.
On the issue of foreign policy, Palestine, the French, the British, now the Canadians, all supporting or signalling they will support recognition.
Let's not prematurely reward.
What do you think of Australia's position?
Well, let's not prematurely reward Hamas.
Do you think those countries have done that? They've prematurely rewarded?
Absolutely they have. I mean, October 7, 2023 should be seared in the minds of all fair-minded people across the world. What was done then was atrocious, abhorrent. They broke every international rule of law, and now we want to reward them with statehood. No, they should be...
Well, it's not rewarding Hamas because all of those countries...
Well, they're running the place.
But they've said that the condition, for example, Starmer and Carney of Canada, they've said the condition for their recognition is that Hamas is not a part of the government.
Wait and see if that happens. Wait and see if the hostages are released. We should not be doing it. And the Prime Minister himself said just on Sunday, not imminently so. He said not at the moment, not right at this time.
The Treasurer said today, not if, but when they will, that Australia should recognise Palestine.
The Prime Minister's supposedly running the show, not Jim Chalmers. I mean, Jim might think he is. From Logan to the Lodge, he certainly wants that. But let's not let Jim get too far ahead too quickly. Prime Minister said on Sunday, not now, and that should be the case. We should not reward Hamas. We should not reward this situation, and that's what I think we'll be doing if we rush to follow the lead of Great Britain and Canada.
But they are close allies of ours.
Sure.
And often we've seen the government coordinate and on difficult foreign policy make announcements alongside the British, the Canadians, the Kiwis.
You don't always have to follow suit. It's not always necessary to follow suit. My mother always said if somebody puts their head in the oven, you don't have to go and do it as well. And we should not be rewarding Palestine, Hamas. They're still run by a terrorist organisation. Let's be brutally honest. And what they did in October 2023 should never be forgotten, and certainly it's not that long ago.
Michael McCormack, thanks. We'll catch you next week.
Thanks, Kieran. Look forward to it.
I appreciate it.